You'd better be careful.
Weber, what were you doing yesterday?
Yesterday?
And the day before? What did you do the day before that?
What do you mean?
Why are you wasting everybody's time, Weber? Why are you getting in everybody's way?
Me? What are you...
I'm telling you, Weber, you're a washout. Why are you getting on everybody's wick? Why are you driving that old lady off her conch?
She likes to do it.
Why do you behave so badly, Weber? Why do you force that old man out to play chess?
Me?
Why do you treat that young lady like a leper? She's not a leper, Weber.
What the...
What did you wear last week, Weber? Where'd you keep your suits?
Why did you leave the organization?
What would your old mum say, Weber?
Why did you betray us?
You hurt me, Weber. You're playing a dirty game.
That's a black and tan fact.
Who does he think he is?
Who do you think you are?
You're on the wrong horse.
Where did you come to this place?
Last year.
Where did you come from?
Somewhere else.
Why did you come here?
My feet hurt.
Why did you stay?
I had a headache.
Did you take anything for it?
Yes.
What?
Fruit salts.
Enos or Andrews?
And...
Did you stir properly? Did they fizz?
Now, wait, you...
Did they fizz? Did they fizz or didn't they fizz?
He doesn't know.
You don't know? What's happened to your memory, Weber? When did you last have a bath?
I have one every...
Don't lie.
You betrayed the organization. I know him.
You don't.
What can you see without your glasses?
Anything.
Take off his glasses. Weber, you're a fake. When did you last wash up a cup?
The Christmas before last.
Where?
Lion's Corner House.
Which one?
Marble Arch.
Where was your wife? Answer.
What wife?
What have you done with your wife?
He's killed his wife.
Why did you kill your wife?
What wife?
How did he kill her?
How did you kill her?
You throttled her.
With arsenic.
There's your man.
Where's your old mum?
In a sanatorium.
Yes?
Why did you never get married?
She was waiting at the porch.
You skedaddled from the wedding.
You left her in the lurch.
You left her in the pudding club.
She was waiting at the church.
Weber, why did you change your name?
I forgot the other one.
What's your name now?
Joe Soap.
You stink of sin.
I can smell it.
Do you recognize an external force?
What?
Do you recognize an external force?
That's the question.
Do you recognize an external force responsible for your suffering for you?
It's late.
Late enough. When did you last pray?
He's sweating.
When did you last pray?
He's sweating.
Is the number 846 possible or necessary?
Neither.
Wrong. Is the number 846 possible or necessary?
Both.
Wrong. It's necessary but not possible.
Both.
Wrong. Why do you think the number 846 is necessarily possible?
Must be.
Wrong. It's only necessarily necessary. We admit possibility only after we grant necessity. It is possible because necessary, but by no means necessary through possibility. The possibility can only be assumed after the proof of necessity.
Right.
Right? Of course right. We're right and you're wrong, Weber, all along the line.
All along the line.
Where is your lechery leading you?
You'll pay for
You
this.
stuff yourself with dry toast.
You contaminate womankind.
Why didn't you pay the rent?
Mother defiler.
Why do you pick your nose?
I demand justice.
What's your trade?
What about Ireland?
I played a piano.
How many fingers do you use?
No hands.
No society would touch it, not even a building society.
You're a traitor to the cloth.
What do you use for pyjamas?
Nothing.
You verminate the sheet of your birth.
What about the Albert Gentleman's heresy?
Who altered the wicket in Melbourne?
What about the blessed Oliver Plunkett?
Speak up, Weber. Why did the chicken cross the road?
He wanted to... He wanted to...
He doesn't know.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
He wanted to... He wanted to...
Why did the chicken cross the road?
He wanted...
He doesn't know. He doesn't know which came first.
Which came first?
Chicken, egg, which came first?
Which came first?
Which came first?
Which came
Which
first?
came first?
Which
Which
came
came first?
first? He doesn't know. Do you know your own face?
Wake him up. Stick a needle in his
You're
eye.
a plague, Weber. You're an overthrow.
You're what's left.
But we've got the answer to you. We can sterilize
What
you.
about Drogheda?
Your bite is dead. Only your pong is left.
You betrayed our
You
land.
betrayed our breed.
Who are you, Weber?
What makes you think you exist?
You're dead.
You're dead. You can't live. You can't think. You can't love. You're dead. You're a plague gone bad. There's no juice in you. You're nothing but an odor.
They stand over him. He is crouched in the chair. He looks up slowly and kicks Goldberg in the stomach. McCann seizes a chair.
Steady, McCann.
Right, Judas.
Steady, McCann.
Come on. He's sweating.
Easy, McCann.
The bastard sweat pig is sweating.
I brought the drum down. I'm dressed for the party.
Wonderful.
You like my dress?
Wonderful. Out of this world.
I know. My father gave it to me. Doesn't it make a beautiful noise?
It's a fine piece of work. Maybe Stan will play us a little tune afterwards.
Oh, yes. Will you, Stan?
Could I have my glasses?
Oh, yes. Here they are. Here they are. Now, what have we got here? Well, enough to scuttle a liner. We've got 4 bottles of scotch and 1 bottle of Irish.
Oh, Mr. Goldberg, what should I drink?
Glasses. Glasses first. Open the scotch, McCann.
Here's my very best glasses in here.
I don't drink scotch.
You've got the Irish.
Here they are.
Good. Mrs. Bowles, I think Stanley should pour the toast, don't you?
Oh, yes. Come on, Stanley. Do you like my dress, Mr. Goldberg?
It's out on its own. Turn yourself round a minute. I used to be in the business. Go on, walk up there.
Oh, no.
Don't be shy. Walk up the boulevard. Let's have a look at you. What a carriage. What's your opinion, McCann? Like a countess, nothing less. Madam, now turn about and promenade to the kitchen. What an importance.
You can pour my Irish, too.
You look like a gladiola.
Stan, what about my dress?
One for the lady, one for the lady. Now, madam, your glass.
Thank you.
Lift your glasses, ladies and gentlemen. We'll drink a toast.
Oh, Lulu isn't here.
It's past the hour. Now, who's going to propose the toast? Mrs. Bowles. It can only be you.
Me?
Who else?
But what do I say?
Say what you feel, what you honestly feel. It's Stanley's birthday. Your Stanley. Look at him and it'll come. Wait a minute, the light's too strong. Let's have proper lighting. McCann, have you got your torch?
Here.
Switch out the light, put on the torch. Yeah, not on the lady, on the gentleman. You must shine it on the birthday boy. Now, Mrs. Bowles, it's all yours.
I don't know what to say.
Look at him. Just look at him.
Isn't the light in his eye?
No. Go on.
Well, it's very, very nice to be here tonight in my house. And I want to propose a toast to Stanley because it's his birthday and he's lived here for a long while now and he's my Stanley now. And I think he's a good boy, although sometimes he's bad. And he's the only Stanley I know. And I know him better than all the world, although he doesn't think so.
Here.
Well, I could cry because I'm so happy having him here and not gone away on his birthday. And there isn't anything I wouldn't do for him. And all you good people here tonight.
Beautiful. A beautiful speech. Put the light on, McCann. Oh, that was a lovely toast. Buck up now. Come on, smile at the birdie. That's better. We've got a drink yet. Oh, look who's here.
Lulu.
How do you do, Lulu? I'm Nat Goldberg.
Hello.
Stanley, a drink for your guest. You just missed a toast, my dear. What a toast.
How did I?
Stanley, a drink for your guest. Stanley. Right. Now, raise your glasses. Everyone standing up? No, not you, Stanley. You must sit down.
Yes, that's right. He must sit down.
You don't mind sitting down a minute? We're going to drink to you.
Come on.
Right. Now Stanley's sat down. Well, I want to say first that I've never been so touched to the heart as by the toast we've just heard. How often in this day and age do you come across real, true warmth? Once in a lifetime. Until a few minutes ago, ladies and gentlemen, I, like all of you, was asking the same question. What's happened to the love? The bonhomie? The unashamed expression of affection of the day before yesterday that our mums taught us in the nursery?
Gone with the wind.
That's what I thought until today. I believe in a good laugh, a day's fishing, a bit of gardening. I was very proud of my old greenhouse made out of my own spit and faith. That's the sort of man I am. Not size, but quality. A little Austin, tea in Fuller's, a library book from Boots, and I'm satisfied. But just now, I say just now, the lady of the house said her piece, and I, for one, am knocked over by the sentiment she expressed. Lucky is the man who's at the receiving end, that's what I say. How can I put it to you? We all wander on our Todd through this world. It's a lonely pillow to kip on, right?
Right.
Agreed. But tonight, Lulu, McCann, we've known a great fortune. We've heard a lady extend the sum total of her devotion in all its pride, plume, and peacock to a member of her own living race, Stanley. My heartfelt congratulations. I wish you, on behalf of us all, a happy birthday. I'm sure you've never been a prouder man than you are today. Mazel tov. And may we only meet at Simchas.
Oh,
Turn out the light, McCann, while we drink the toast.
well, that was a wonderful speech.
McCann switches out the light. Comes back. Shines the torch in Stanley's face.
Lift your glasses. Stanley, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Many happy returns of the day, Stan.
And well over the fast.
Oh, Stanley.
Lights!
Right.
Clink my glass, Stan.
Mr. Goldberg,
Call me Ned.
You clink my glass.
you're empty. Let me fill you up.
It's a pleasure.
You're a marvellous speaker, Nat. You know that. Where did you learn to speak like that?
You liked it, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Well, my first chance to stand up and give a lecture was at the Ethical Hall, Bayswater. Wonderful opportunity. I'll never forget it. They were all there that night. Charlotte Street was empty. Of course, that's a good while ago.
What did you speak about?
The necessary and the possible. Went like a bomb. Since then, I always speak at weddings.
Let's have some of yours.
In that.
Yes.
Are you used to mixing them?
No.
Give me your glass.
Do you think I should?
Lulu, you're a big, bouncy girl. Come and sit on my lap.
Do you think I should?
Try it.
Very nice.
I'll bounce up to the ceiling.
I don't know how you can mix that stuff.
Take a chance.
Sit down on this stool.
This.
Comfortable?
Yes, thanks.
It's comfortable.
You know, there's a lot in your eyes.
And in yours, too.
You think so?
Go on.
Where'd you get it?
My father gave it to me.
I didn't know I was going to meet you here tonight.
Ever been to Carrickmacross?
I've been to King's Cross.
You came right out of the blue. You know that.
Mind how you go. You're cracking a rib.
I want to dance. Stanley. Dance?
Stanley sits still. Meg dances round the room alone, then comes back to McCann, who fills her glass.
Shall I tell you something?
What?
I trust you.
Gesundheit.
You got a wife.
I had a wife. What a wife. Listen to this. Friday of an afternoon, I take myself a little constitutional down over the park. And... do me a favour. Just sit on the table a minute, will you? A little constitution. I'd say hello to the little boys, the little girls. I never made distinctions. And then back I'd go, back to my bungalow with a flat roof. Sigh me, my wife used to shout. Quick, before it gets cold. And there on the table, what would I see? The nicest piece of roll mop and pickled cucumber you could wish to find on a plate.
I thought your name was Nat.
She called me Simey.
I bet you're a good husband.
You should have seen her funeral.
Why?
Gee, what a funeral.
My father was going to take me to Ireland once. Then he went away by himself.
Do you think you knew me when I was a little girl?
Were you a nice little girl?
Oh, I was.
I don't know if he went to Ireland.
Maybe I played pickyback with you.
Maybe you
He
did.
didn't take me.
Or Pop Goes the Weasel.
Is that a game?
Sure, it's a game.
Why didn't he take it to Ireland?
You're tickling me.
You should worry.
I've always liked older men. They can soothe you.
I know a place. Ross Cray. Mother Nolan's.
There was a nightlight in my room when I was a little girl.
One time I stayed there all night with the boys. Singing and drinking all night.
And my nanny used to sit up with me and sing songs to me.
And a plate of fry in the morning. Now where am I?
My little room was pink. I had a pink carpet and pink curtains, and I had musical boxes all over the room, and they played me to sleep. And my father was a very big doctor. That's why I never had any complaints. I was cared for, and I had little sisters and brothers in other rooms, all different colours.
Tullamore, where are you?
Now give us a drop more.
Glorio, Glorio, to the bold Fenian man.
Oh, what a lovely voice.
Give us a song, McCain.
Love song.
The night that poor Paddy was stretched, the boys, they all paid him a visit.
A love song.
Oh, the Garden of Eden has vanished, they say, but I know the lie of it still. Just turn to the left at the foot of Ben Clay and stop when halfway to Coat Hill. It's there you will find it, I know, sure enough, and it's whispering over to me. Come back, Paddy Riley, to Ballyjames Duff. Come home, Paddy Riley, to me.
You're the dead image of the first man I ever loved.
Goes without saying.
I want to play a game.
Game?
What game?
Any game.
Oh, yes, let's play a game.
What game?
Hide and seek.
Blind man's buff.
Yes.
You want to play blind man's buff?
Yes.
All right, blind man's buff. Come on, everyone up. McCain, Stanley. Stanley.
Stanley, up.
What's the matter with him?
Stanley, we're going to play a game. Oh, come on, don't be sulky, Stan.
Come on.
Right. Now, who's going to be blind first?
Mrs. Bolt.
Oh, not me.
Of course you.
Who, me?
Here you are.
How do you play this game?
Haven't you ever played blind man's buff? Keep still, Mrs. Bowles. You mustn't be touched, but you can't move after she's blind. You must stay where you are after she's blind, and if she touches you, then you become blind. Turn round. How many fingers am I holding up?
I can't see.
Right.
Right. Everyone move about. McCain, Stanley. Now stop. Now still. Off you go.
Meg moves about the room. Goldberg fondles Lulu at arm's length. Meg touches McCann.
Caught you.
Take off your scarf.
What lovely hair.
There.
It's you.
Put it on, McCain.
There. Turn round. How many fingers am I holding up?
I don't know.
Right. Everyone move about. Right. Stop. Still.
Oh, this is lovely.
Quiet. Now, all move again. Stop. Still.
McCann moves about. Goldberg fondles Lulu at arm's length. McCann draws near Stanley. He stretches his arm and touches Stanley's glasses.
It's Stanley.
Join the game.
It's your turn, Stan.
I'll take your glasses.
Give me the scarf.
Tie his scarf, Mrs. Bowles.
That's what I'm doing.
Kiss me.
Can you see my
He
nose?
can't. Ready? Right. Everyone move. Stop. And still.
Stanley stands blindfold. McCann backs slowly away. He breaks Stanley's glasses, snapping the frames. Stanley begins to move very slowly. McCann picks up the drum and places it sideways in Stanley's path. Stanley walks into the drum and falls over with his foot caught in it. Stanley rises. He begins to move towards Meg, dragging the drum on his foot. He reaches her and stops. His hands move towards her and reach her throat. He begins to strangle her. McCann and Goldberg rush forward and throw him off. The lights go out.
The lights!
What's happened?
The lights!
Wait a minute.
Where is he?
Let go of me.
Someone's touching me.
Who's this?
It's me.
Where is he?
Why's the light gone out?
Where's your torch? Not on me.
Me torch.
Oh, God.
Where's your torch? Pick up your torch.
Can't find it.
Hold me, hold me.
Get down on your knees. Help him find the torch.
I can't.
It's gone.
Why's the light gone out?
Everyone quiet. Help him find the torch. Over there. Okay, here. Come to me. Come to me. Easy. Over there. What is he?
Who's that?
What is he?
It's Lulu.
Where is she?
She fell.
Where?
About here.
Help me pick her up.
I can't find her.
She must be somewhere.
She's not here.
She must be.
She's gone.
McCann finds the torch on the floor, shines it at the table and Stanley. Lulu is lying spread-eagled on the table, Stanley bent over her. Stanley, as soon as the torchlight hits him, begins to giggle. Goldberg and McCann move towards him. He backs, giggling. The torch on his face. They follow him. He backs against the hatch, giggling. The torch draws closer. His giggle rises and grows as he flattens himself against the wall. Their figures converge upon him. The next morning, P.T. comes in, sits at the table, and begins to read.
Is that you, Stan? Stanley?
Yeah,
Is that you?
it's me.
Oh, it's you. I've run out of cornflakes.
Well, what else have you got?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Just a minute. You got your paper?
Yeah,
Is it good?
not bad.
The two gentlemen had the last of the fry this morning.
Oh, did they?
There's some tea in the pot there. I'm going out shopping in a minute. Get you something nice. I've got a splitting headache.
You slept like a log last night.
Did I?
Dead out.
I must have been tired. Oh, look. The drum's broken. Why is it broken?
I don't know.
It still makes a noise.
You can always get another one.
It's probably broken in the party. Oh, I don't remember it being broken, though, in the party. What a shame.
You can always get another one, Meg.
Well, at least he did have it on his birthday, didn't he? Like I wanted him to.
Yeah.
Have you seen him down yet? Peter,
What?
have you seen him down?
Who?
Stanley.
No.
Nor have I. That boy should be up. He's late for breakfast.
There isn't any breakfast.
Yes, but he doesn't know that. I'm going to call him.
No, don't do that, Meg. Let him sleep.
But you say he stays in bed too much?
Let him sleep. This morning. Leave him.
I've been up once with his cup of tea, but Mr. McCann opened the door. He said they were talking. He said he'd made him one. He must have been up early. I don't know what they were talking about. I was surprised, because Stanley's usually fast asleep when I wake him. But he wasn't this morning. I heard him talking. Do you think they know each other? I think they're old friends. Stanley had a lot of friends. I know he did.
When are you going to do your shopping, Meg?
Yes, I must. I've got a rotten headache.
You go and get a bit of air.
Yes, I will. I will. I'll go and get the shopping. It's Stanley. He's coming down. What am I going to do about his breakfast? P.T., what shall I give him? There's no cornflakes.
Reception committee.
Oh, I thought it was Stanley.
You find a resemblance?
Oh, no. You look quite different.
Different build, of course.
I thought he was coming down for his breakfast. He hasn't had his breakfast yet.
Your wife makes a very nice cup of tea, Mr. Bowles. You know that?
She does sometimes. Sometimes she forgets.
Is he coming down?
Down? Of course he's coming down. On a lovely sunny day like this, he shouldn't come down. He'll be up and about in next to no time. And what a breakfast he's going to get.
Mr. Goldberg,
Yes?
is that your car outside?
You like it?
Are you going to go for a ride?
A smart car, eh?
Nice shine on it, all right.
What is old is good, take my tip. There's room there, room in the front, room in the back. The pot's hot. More tea, Mr. Bowles?
No, thanks.
That car's never let me down.
Are you going to go for a ride? Well, I'd better be off now. Petey, when Stanley comes down,
Yeah?
tell him I won't be long.
I'll tell him.
I won't be long.
Good woman. Charming woman. My mother was the same. My wife was identical.
How is he this morning?
Who?
Stanley. Is he any better?
Oh, a little better, I think. A little better. Of course, I'm not really qualified to say, Mr. Bowles. I mean, I haven't got the the qualifications. The best thing would be if someone with the proper qualifications was to have a look at him. Someone with a few letters after his name makes all the difference.
Yeah.
Anyway, Dermot's with him at the moment. He's keeping him company.
Dermot?
Yes.
It's a terrible thing.
Yes. Birthday celebration was too much for him.
What came over him?
What came over him? Breakdown, Mr. Bowles. Pure and simple. Nervous breakdown.
But what brought it on so suddenly?
Well, Mr. Bowles, it can happen in all sorts of ways. A friend of mine was telling me about it only the other day. We've both been concerned with another case. Not entirely similar, of course, but quite alike. Anyway, he was telling me, you see, this friend of mine, that sometimes it happens gradual, day by day. It grows and grows and grows, day by day. And then other times it happens all at once. Poof! Like that. The nerves break. There's no guarantee how it's going to happen, but with certain people, it's a foregone conclusion.
Really?
Yes. This friend of mine, he was telling me about it only the other day. Have an Abdullah.
No, I don't take them.
Once in a while I treat myself to a cigarette. An Abdullah, perhaps, or a...
What a night. Came in the front door and all the lights were out. Put a shilling in the slot. Came in here. The party was over.
You put a shilling in the slot?
Yeah.
And the lights came on?
Yeah. Then I came in here.
I could have sworn it was a fuse.
There was dead silence. Couldn't hear a thing. So I went upstairs and your friend, Dermot, met me on the landing. And he told me.
Who?
Your friend, Dermot.
Dermot. Yes.
They get over it sometimes, though, don't they? I mean, they can recover from it, can't they?
Recover? Yes. Sometimes they recover in one way or another.
I mean, he might have recovered by now, mightn't he?
It's conceivable. It's conceivable.
Well, if he's no better by lunchtime, I'll go and get hold of a doctor.
It's all taken care of, Mr. Bowles. Don't worry yourself.
What do you mean? Oh, it's you, Mr. McCann. All packed up?
Well? McCann, I asked you well.
Well, what?
What's what?
I'm not going up there again.
Why not?
I'm not going up there again.
What's going on now?
He's quiet now. He stopped all that talking a while ago.
When will he be ready?
You can go up yourself next time.
What's the matter with you?
I gave him...
What?
I gave him his glasses.
Wasn't he glad to get them back?
The frames are bust.
How did that happen?
He tried to fit the eye holes into his eyes. I left him doing it.
There's some sellotape somewhere. We can stick them together.
Sellotape? No, it's all right, Mr. Bowles. It'll keep him quiet for the time being. Keep his mind off other things.
What about a doctor?
It's all taken care of.
I think he needs one.
I agree with you. It's all taken care of. We'll give him a bit of time to settle down, and then I'll take him to Monty.
You're going to take him to a doctor?
Sure. Monty. So Mrs. Bowles has gone out to get us something nice for lunch.
That's right.
Unfortunately, we may be gone by then.
Will you?
By then, we may be gone.
Well, I think I'll see how my peas are getting on in the meantime.
The meantime?
While we're waiting.
Waiting for what? Aren't you going back to the beach?
No, not yet. Give me a call when he comes down, will you, Mr. Goldberg?
You'll have a crowded beach today. On a day like this, they'll be lying on their backs, swimming out to sea, my life. What about the deck chairs? Are the deck chairs ready?
I put them all out this morning.
Yeah, but what about the tickets? Who's going to take the tickets?
That's all right. That'll be all right, Mr. Goldberg. Don't you worry about that. I'll be back.
Everything ready?
Sure.
Stop doing that.
What?
Why do you do that all the time? It's childish, pointless. Without a solitary point.
What's the matter with you today?
Questions. Stop asking me so many questions. What do you think I am?
McCann folds the paper, leaving the strips inside.
Well?
Well?
we go and get him?
You want to go and get him?
I want to get it over.
That's understandable.
So do we wait or do we go and get him?
I don't know why, but I feel knocked out. I feel a bit... It's uncommon for me.
Is that so?
It's unusual.
Let's finish and go. Let's get it over and go. Get the thing done. Let's finish the bloody thing. Let's get the thing done and go. Will I go up? Nat. Sign me.
What did you call me?
Who?
Don't call me that! Never call me that!
Nat. I called you Nat. I was asking you, Nat. Honest to God, just a question. That's all. Just a question. Do you see? Do you follow me?
What question?
Will I go up?
Up? I thought you weren't going to go up there again.
What do you mean? Why not?
You said so.
I never said that.
No?
Who said that? I never said that. I'll go up now.
Wait. Come here. I want your opinion. Have a look in my mouth. Take a good look. You know what I mean? You know what? I've never lost a tooth. Not since the day I was born. Nothing's changed. That's why I've reached my position, McCann. Because I've always been as fit as a fiddle. All my life I've said the same. Play up, and play the game. Honor thy father and thy mother, McCann. You can't go wrong. What do you think? I'm a self-made man? No. I sat where I was told to sit. I kept my eye on the ball. School? Don't talk to me about school. Top in all subjects. And for why? Because I'm telling you. Never write down a thing. No, and don't go too near the water. And you'll find that what I say is true. Because I believe that the world... Because I believe that the world... Because I believe that the world... Sit down, McCann. Sit here where I can look at you.
McCann kneels in front of the table.
My father said to me, Benny, he said, come here. He was dying. I knelt down. By him day and night. Who else was there? Forgive, Benny, he said, and let live. Yes, Dad. Go home to your wife. I will, Dad. Keep an eye open for lowlives, for schnorrers, and for layabouts. He didn't mention names. I lost my life in the service of others, he said. I'm not ashamed. Do your duty and keep your observations. Always bid good morning to the neighbors. Never, never forget your family, for they are the rock, the constitution, and the core. If you're ever in any difficulties, Uncle Barney will see you in the clear. I knelt down. I swore on the good book, and I knew the word I had to remember. Respect. Because McCann, Seamus, who came before your father? His father. And who came before him? Before him. Who came before your father's father, but your father's father's mother, your great-grand-granny? That's why I've reached my position, McCann. Because I've always been as fit as a fiddle. My motto, work hard and play hard. Not a day's illness. All the same, give me a blow. Blow in the mouth. One for the road. Right. Well, look who's here.
I'll give you 5 minutes.
Come over here.
What's going to happen?
Come over here.
No, thank you.
What's the matter? You got the needle to Uncle Naty.
I'm going.
Have a game of pontoon first, for old time's sake.
I've had enough of games.
A girl like you at your age, at your time of health, and you don't take the
Oh,
games?
you're very smart.
Anyway, who says you don't take to them?
Do you think I'm like all the other girls?
Are all the other girls like that too?
I don't know about any other girls.
Nor me. I've never touched another woman.
What would my father say if he knew? And what would Eddie say?
Eddie?
He was my first love, Eddie was. And whatever happened, it was pure. With him. He didn't come into my room at night with a briefcase.
Who opened the briefcase? Me or you? Lulu schmulu. Let bygones be bygones. Do me a turn. Kiss and make up.
I wouldn't touch you.
And today I'm leaving.
You're leaving?
Today.
You used me for a night. A passing fancy.
Who used who?
You made use of me by cunning when my defences were down.
Who took them down?
That's what you did. You quenched your ugly thirst. You taught me things a girl shouldn't know before she's been married at least 3 times.
Now you're a jump ahead. What are you complaining about?
You don't appreciate me for myself. You took all those liberties only to satisfy your appetite. Oh, Nat, why did you do it?
You wanted me to do it, Lula-la, so I did it.
That's fair enough. You had a long sleep, miss.
Me?
Your sort just spend too much time in bed.
What do you mean?
Have you got anything to confess?
What?
Confess!
Confess what?
Down on your knees and confess.
What does he mean?
Confess, what can you lose?
What, to him?
He's only been unfrocked 6 months.
Kneel down, woman, and tell me the latest.
I've seen everything that's happened. I know what's going on. I've got a pretty shrewd idea.
I've seen you hanging about the rock of Cashel, profaning the soil with your goings-on. Out of my sight!
I'm going!
McCann goes out. He ushers in Stanley, who is dressed in a dark, well-cut suit and white collar. He holds his broken glasses in his hand. He is clean-shaven. McCann closes the door.
How are you, Stan? You feeling any better? What's the matter with your glasses? They're broken. Pity.
He looks better, doesn't he?
Much better.
A new man.
You know what we'll do?
What?
We'll buy him another pair.
Out of our own pockets.
Goes without saying. Between you and me, Stan, it's about time you had a new pair of glasses.
You can't see straight.
It's true, you've been cockeyed for years.
Now you're even more cockeyed.
He's right. You've gone from bad to worse.
Worse than worse.
You need a long convalescence.
A change of air.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
Where angels fear to tread.
Exactly.
You're in a rut.
You look anemic.
Rheumatic.
Myopic.
Epileptic.
You're on the verge.
You're a dead duck.
But we can save you.
From a worse fate.
True.
Undeniable.
From now on, we'll be the hub of your wheel.
We'll renew your season ticket.
We'll take tuppence off your morning tea.
We'll give you a discount on all inflammable goods.
We'll watch over you.
Advise you.
Give you proper care and treatment.
Let you use the club bar.
Keep a table reserved.
Help you acknowledge the fast days.
Bake you cakes.
Help you kneel on kneeling days.
Give you a free pass.
Take you for constitution.
Give you hot tips.
We'll provide the skipping rope.
The vest and pants.
The ointment.
The hot poultice.
The finger stole.
The abdomen belt.
The earplugs.
The baby powder.
The back scratcher.
The spare tire.
The stomach pump.
The oxygen tent.
The prayer wheel.
The plaster of Paris.
The crash helmet.
The crutches.
A day and night service.
All on the house.
That's it.
We'll make a man of you.
And a woman.
You'll be reorientated.
You'll be rich.
You'll be adjusted.
You'll be our pride and joy.
You'll be a mensch.
You'll be a success.
You'll be integrated.
You'll give orders.
You'll make decisions.
You'll be a magnet.
A statesman.
You'll own yachts.
Animals.
Animals.
I said animals. You'll be able to make or break stand by my life. Well, what do you say? What do you think? Eh, boy?
What's your opinion, sir, of this prospect, sir?
What's your opinion of such a prospect? Eh, Stanley? Well, Stanley boy, what do you say, eh?
What's your opinion, sir? Mr. Weber, what's your opinion?
What do you say, Stan? What do you think of the prospect?
What's your opinion of the prospect?
Still the same old Stan. Come with us. Come on, boy.
Come along with us.
Where are you taking him?
We're taking him to Monty.
He can stay here.
Don't be silly.
We can look after him here.
Why do you want to look after him?
He's my guest.
He needs special treatment.
We'll find someone.
No, Monty's the best there is. Bring him, McCann.
Leave him alone.
Why don't you come with us, Mr. Bowles?
Yes. Why don't you come with us?
Come with us to Monty. There's plenty of room in the car.
Stan, don't let them tell you what to do.
Petey slowly goes to the table. He sits. He picks up the paper, opens it. The strips fall to the floor.
The car's gone.
Yeah,
Have they gone?
yeah.
Won't they be in for lunch?
No.
Oh, what a shame. Oh, it's hot out. What are you doing?
Reading.
Is it good?
All right.
Where's Stan? Is Stan down yet, Petey?
No, he's...
Is he still in bed?
Yes, he's still asleep.
Still? He'll be late for his breakfast.
Let him sleep.
Wasn't it a lovely party last night?
I wasn't there.
Weren't you?
I came in afterwards.
Oh. It was a lovely party. I hadn't laughed so much for years. We had dancing and singing and games. You should have been there.
It was good, eh?
I was the belle of the ball.
Were you?
Oh, yes.
I bet you were, too.
Oh, it's true. I was. I know I was.
In The Birthday Party by Harold Pinter, Lee Montague played Goldberg, Norman Rodway, McCann, John Hollis, Stanley, Sylvia Coleridge, Meg, Cyril Shapps, Petey, and Barbara Mitchell, Lulu. The narrator was John Gabriel, and the play was produced by Charles LaFoe.
And the announcer 32 years ago in 1970, we think, was Robin Holmes.